Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as Turkey. This episode will definitely be the episode we actually become totalists. I know it's taken a while to get here. I think this is now episode 7, I want to say. We'll join the Internationale. We will join the Second Weltkrieg. Again, I think we want to support Serbia and Romania and trying to push their way towards Vienna. Killing Danubia, I think, should be the top priority for our war effort. Okay, Saudi Arabia's actually pushed back the Canadians out of Arabia. Good for them. The French Republic, I mean, Mali is sending troops over here. I do believe that if they take Algiers, they basically have won the war. Like, how I was going to say how capitulated is the French Republic, but the fact they haven't lost any of Algeria means that they probably are doing pretty well for themselves. I mean, they have the car over here, but that's really about it. They need to start pushing away into Algeria. So it happens sooner rather than later. And actually, we might even want to send some units to assist the Cairo Pact, at least a little bit, so we can deal with the Sardinian position here. Send troops over to Tripolitania and use that to push their way into Tunisia. I think that makes sense for us. Yeah, I think it makes perfect sense. So we're going to send Brown Army north to support the Serbians. We're going to send, let's just put in one big army. We're going to send Purple Army down south into North Africa to push out Entente forces around here. Kill out the French Republic. Should secure the Mediterranean so that there's not going to be any naval invasion threats from the Entente, both towards France and towards ourselves. Okay, so the Second American Civil War has once again kicked off. I mean, I'm still going to put the benefit on the Union of Social American States to actually win this war. You're not in a faction, right? I know sometimes specific states can join the Entente prematurely. Doesn't seem like that's the case here, though, so I'm happy with that. Is Ecuador socialist now? No, they're national populist. For some reason, they're also at war with Paraguay and Uruguay. You've declared war on Panama, which actually puts you at war with the Entente. Okay. And you're in the Andine Pact. You're actually the only member of the Andine Pact, which I find very, very funny. So Colombia's probably going to die. Not even, I think, something to even worry about for the most part. Yeah, I think the French Republic's dead. I think Morocco might abandon the Reichspakt. If they do so, I think they should immediately switch over to join the Cairo Pact. Clearly, that's in their best interest. Theorists, let's go military theorists for now. And social nationalism. The social nationalism theorized by Ademir consists of a total elimination of all forms of class dictatorship, whether proletarian or bourgeois. The term exemplifies the social-economic reforms that the party must implement connected to the word national, symbolize the Turkish revolution of the nation and nationality integrated economy. So you get more stability, 10% factory output, goddamn. That's pretty good. We have one more, we have 50,000 rifles. So I guess what we should be building is planes. Because we clearly don't need this many guns. 49,310 probably is overkill. I mean, we have enough trucks for all of this. Say you'd actually beat trucks. Yeah, you have more than enough. You have enough trains, you have enough trucks. We should have enough fuel to... We'll definitely not have enough fuel to maintain the army, but... We can always import some if we need to into the future. Give me anti-tank weapons. Serbia, Romania, you just gotta survive a little bit, okay? We're gonna send 22 divisions into the country very soon. And if you can just hold out until that moment... By God, we will kind of assist you a little bit. But nothing too crazy. Don't get your hopes up that much. Because we can send, let's say, a division into, or like an entire army into like Bosnia, push our way up to the Italian border, maybe even kill the Italian Republic. Like if we can end up, well, how many units like does two Sicilies have? 7 to 35, 14 to 65 in the north. They do have decent sized militaries, and now Russia is getting their ass kicked. It's kind of a two-way ass kicking. The Reichspakt is destroying the Internationale while also destroying the Moscow Accord. Not great. I don't think I need to explain that too much. It's not good for us. I mean, I guess Armenia's here. 2 to 10 divisions. I don't know how much they'll actually help us, but... You're now in the coastal prosperity sphere. I mean, the coastal prosperity sphere is pretty powerful. Having India on your side is pretty strong. Which is a little worrying for sure. Maybe in Federation. How strong is Danubia? 33 to 191. They are doing pretty well for themselves. I can't deny that. Can I safely send troops over to... Well, I mean, they say 0 because obviously we're not at war with anybody. There's no hostile fleets anywhere. Why? I think just support. Yeah, no, just supporting Serbia, Romania is our best bet. Sending troops through the Mediterranean into France, I think it's a death sentence. It's just going to lead to a lot of our units getting killed on convoys, which does not benefit us remotely. If anything, should I send both Purple and Brown Army up to the Nubian front? Do I need to worry about this? Like, do I need to worry about Sardinia? I probably don't. So for right now, just put you in Constantinople. I think, yeah, we send both armies up north. Anything else doesn't, I think, make a ton of sense. And permanent revolution. Permanent revolution inspired by Lenin's ideas consists of the belief that the first stage of the revolution was the taking of national political independence. In a second stage, economic independence. Finally, the party must be led by a leading cadre, a man who would dedicate his life to the revolution and the revolutionary party. This man is Mehmed Recep Peker. So 42 days will become totalist. We will then immediately join up with the... Like, Romania is still not in a faction, huh? You know what I'm going to do? Romania, just because it's going to make my life easier, just join up with the Moscow Accord, please and thank you. I don't know if that's going to benefit you, or maybe it'll even harm you. I don't know. But at this point, I think that the Russians would be willing to give up their claim to Bessarabia in order to have a Romanian ally. Also, it also helps me out in the future. So I can send troops here and not have to worry about it too much. The communists almost taken back Paris. I'm stunned by how well the French have actually come back from this. I thought they were completely goners. Air Force. Stability reformed. The population exchange is now a full year in the past, and finally the dust appears to have settled. Refugees have returned to the Republic of Turkey. 100 political power, 10% stability. We can immediately use you to do something. Air research. You know, cheaper aircraft? Done. And we just got to go over to close air support. Modify you even remotely. Radio navigation, bomb sites. What do I want to add? Dive brakes, defense turrets. Yeah, this actually makes it cheaper too because it gets the company. We'll upgrade you. Well, actually, what else did it make cheaper? Did it make close air support? Okay, so it's not gonna make our fighter cheaper. The close air support I'm very happy with. Bulgaria, how many units do you guys have? 6 to 23, huh? You know, that's actually pretty impressive. Given your situation where you started off as, because you did get, I think, fully annexed at some point. So making any amount of comeback is usually, I think, pretty nice. Yeah, so the Baltic Duchy is completely uncapitulated itself. Like, if we can somehow kill Danubia, like that'll cause, it'll basically, I think, be game changing. I think if Danubia were to fall, the Reichspak's days are numbered. Because I mean, like the front line of Germany would be absolutely massive. Poland, Belarus, Lithuania would be basically pretty much completely exposed. 43 for night. You know what? Yes, I'll take it. Night attack's pretty good. Again, like a third of the day is But what, like a third of the day is nighttime? Getting a you know, attack bonus for a third of the day is pretty good. At least that's the way I see it. Okay, so 10 more days. We're gonna get ready to go into battle. Delete your order. For the first time ever, I'm actually going to primarily utilize the field marshal, just because they're going to be fighting on the same front. It should work out okay. You might see almost taking Budapest. We take Budapest, we move right to Zagreb, we take Vienna. I mean, they'll stop Prague and Krakow. But I'm still pretty happy with that. 42 engineers. These two techs are almost done. We actually almost have our atomic research. Maybe we can get up to like the 1943 nuclear tech. Probably actually want to get the 43 industry techs first. Would make sense for us. And tomorrow, permanent revolution. Let's follow that up. You know what? Probably makes sense for us to go for the new national army next. So get the new national army. Well, we should have an event soon. Permanent revolution. Cadro paper theorists such as Skevets, Chira, Ademir, and Feli Rafiki, which actually, that's definitely not right. That's, I think, the monkey from The Lion King. Toured Europe several times and notably participated in the Totalist Congress in France, where they were urged by the syndicalists to help Kemal liberate Turkey from German Muslim imperialism. Despite a desire to separate themselves from the Marxist ideology on the pretext that its flaws prevented it from functioning in Turkey, they were denied that it would be greatly inspired by it. Moreover, the Kaiserreich poet Habibul Sulfi praised Mussolini and Mosley, the two leaders of the major totalist movements. In one of his poems, coming closer to extreme nationalism coupled with populism, the Kaiserreich system might finally agree to link with Marxism in order to open up new diplomatic opportunities for Turkey and the Internationale. An emerging alliance, especially among developing and third world countries, Turkey with the intermediate position between Europe, Africa, and Asia would surely fit perfectly in this revolutionary alliance. So let's take the revolution to its conclusion. 50% support for totalism. The totalists become the ruling party. National populists will be in the coalition. And now, you don't want to support the CSA quite yet, because we're going to be joining the Internationale. Syndicalists have accepted our request. Our application to the wider international alliance has been accepted. Now we can bring about workers' revolution in the entire world side by side with our new syndicalist brothers. So join the Internationale. Immediately, I want to join the, what is it called? The Philisandre? I don't quite remember, actually. So France, join your wars. Okay, we've joined your wars. I want military access from you, military access from you, military access from you. They will all agree. Delete your plan, and we're immediately going to send these troops. Yeah, just going their way into Bosnia. That is a lot of landmines. They've mined the hell out of the Adriatic. But I would say, I mean, the Internationale, like, they look like they completely outnumber Danubian forces in, like, the north. So I'm not too sure why that's taking them so long. Yeah, so send our forces forward. Non-aggression pacts with all of you. Germany's Asia's almost dead. Everyone else is having a pretty good time. Belgium's halfway dead. Portugal's almost dead as well. And let me just take a look. Like, we're 0%. Completely outnumbered. Completely outnumbered. Yeah, I mean, nowhere makes sense for us to try to even ship troops over to Europe. But now that we've got our reinforcements in, and actually what I'm seeing right now is a fairly weak line here. We'll get our organization up, and then I think we just push away towards Zagreb. Okay, the organization building. Yeah, I think you just kind of go for it. I think we do more or less completely outnumber Reichspakt forces. I know we can't put aircraft in here because we can't use... Like, military access doesn't give you access to airports. I think it should, but who am I to judge, right? Push you here, because these guys have, like, no organization. They should fall fairly quickly. Po Valley, North Baltics, Mediterranean. Look, I understand that, like, naval situation's not going to be super great. 42 research. Avoid this. Just send all supplies through the Suez. I think that should work for us. Then 5 divisions here. How's the push towards Budapest? I think it's looking pretty decent, all things considered. I don't know why you're putting so many units in this province. It seems like a bit of a waste, but what do I know? We have Internationale forces fighting with the Danubians. Again, this whole area is like mine to hell. I don't know why you would even attempt to send troops in, but you know, I'm not a military expert, so maybe I'm missing something. Okay, but our forces, we can already see our forces are immediately making a difference in Danubia. How close are they to actually capitulating? I know they're not, yeah, 82. Like, they're not close. But we can definitely make a pretty important impact here, I would have to say. Keep on moving along the coastline. Purple Army's doing pretty well. Zagreb should collapse. Yeah, and you're a supply hub, so just taking a supply hub, taking that away from Danubia. And actually, looking at this, we might even be able to get some sort of encirclement going. We're at 39 out of 39. We can probably train like 3 units without taking like a massive penalty for ourselves. Yeah, because now that Zagreb's fallen. Germany's Asia we don't care about. You're at 77. How is Romania doing? I mean, they're okay. I've seen worse. Like, if I can get an encirclement. Iraq joined the Cairo Pact. That's completely acceptable. Not even going to worry remotely about that. Again, I want you to move your way up the coastline. If we can kind of deny Danubia from having port access, maybe that would benefit us in some way. I don't know if it would, because, I mean, they have... I mean, all of Italy's in the Reichspakt, so I don't think it's going to make a big difference. But I think it would still be nice for us. Bring these tanks forward. Again, if we can control supply hubs, deny that from the... Who are you attacking? You're attacking here. You attack here as well. I mean, if we can get like an encirclement, I think that would be quite nice. 81, 90% here. Going to capture another port. And overall, I think we've already made a pretty substantial impact here. France... Okay, France is not looking too hot, okay? France has seen better days. The SRI has seen better days. Oh, is that an encirclement? Yes, it is. So push you in here, push you in here. We'll get these units killed off. But I think with the revolution and the joining of the we didn't join the Moscow Accord, but with the with our alignment with the Internationale, I think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, run thumbs up. Not doing, click thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.